Are modern SUVs getting too complicated, too noisy, and too difficult to climb into? Honda completely overhauled its lineup to tackle these exact frustrations. Today we look at 5 highly popular midsize, compact, and electric vehicles through a lens that matters: real-world entry height, clear visibility, and intuitive controls. Let's find out which keys belong in your pocket. Honda CR-V. The Honda CR-V is the absolute gold standard of compact SUVs for a reason. It is the automotive equivalent of a familiar, comforting recipe that never fails to satisfy. For the model year, Honda recognized exactly what drivers want and packed this vehicle with incredibly smart, tech-focused updates while maintaining the rock-solid build quality that made it an industry legend. From a comfort and accessibility standpoint, the CR-V hits the absolute sweet spot. It features an overall height of 66.5 inches and a wheelbase of 106.3 inches. What those dimensions mean for your daily routine is a perfectly engineered entry height. The door openings are wide, and the seat is positioned exactly where you can simply slide your hips over without needing to pull yourself up or drop awkwardly into a low cabin. Once inside, you will notice that the front seats are explicitly engineered with unique internal structures designed to drastically decrease body fatigue on long drives. If you suffer from lower back stiffness or sciatica, this cabin is an incredibly welcoming place to spend an afternoon. The dashboard layout is a masterclass in clean, classic architecture. It features a stunning honeycomb-textured insert that spans the entire dash, cleverly hiding the air vents while maintaining a timeless look. On the technology front, every single trim level now comes equipped with a large 9-inch central touchscreen, which is a massive upgrade over older versions. If you choose the upscale XL trim, the traditional analog dials are replaced with a clear, beautiful 10.2-inch digital instrument display right behind the steering wheel. This places your vital driving data, including a massive digital speedometer, directly in your line of sight. Best of all, wireless Apple CarPlay, wireless Android Auto, and a wireless smartphone charging pad are completely standard. You no longer have to fiddle with tiny, frustrating charging cables every time you get into the car. Under the hood sits a 190 horsepower turbocharged 1.5-liter 4-cylinder engine paired with a continuously variable automatic transmission, often referred to as a CVT. A CVT operates without traditional gears, providing completely smooth, uninterrupted power delivery around town. It avoids the jarring shifts of older gearboxes, making urban driving incredibly peaceful. However, you need to be aware of one mechanical quirk. When you push down hard on the gas pedal to merge onto a fast-moving interstate, the engine can drone loudly inside the cabin until you reach cruising speed. It is not a sports car, taking about 8.1 seconds to reach 60 miles per hour, but it feels highly responsive and easy to manage in daily traffic. Where the CR-V truly leaves its competitors in the dust is utility. The rear cargo area delivers an expansive 39 cubic feet of space behind the second row. If you lower the adjustable floor to its lowest position, you can easily load 12 carry-on suitcases without even folding the rear seats down. That is significantly more space than a Toyota RAV4, making it perfect for massive grocery hauls, strollers, or golf clubs. Fuel economy is equally impressive, returning an EPA-estimated 27 miles per gallon in the city and 31 miles per gallon on the highway with the all-wheel drive system, which we confirmed on our real-world 75 mph highway test route. Honda Passport. If you love the idea of a highly reliable Honda crossover, but want a vehicle with a commanding view of the road, a powerful engine, and a rugged personality, the fully revised Honda Passport is an exceptional choice. Honda completely overhauled the Passport to focus on a simpler interior layout, robust performance, and premium material choices. The heart of the Passport is a traditional, heavy-duty 285 horsepower, 3.5-liter V6 engine, mated to a smooth 10-speed automatic transmission. This mechanical combination is a massive win for older drivers who prefer the predictable linear power delivery of a naturally aspirated 6-cylinder engine rather than a highly strung turbocharged 4-cylinder. There is no lag when you press the accelerator. The power is immediate, smooth, and robust. While it reaches 60 miles per hour in a respectable 7.3 seconds, the vehicle is tuned primarily for quiet, refined cruising. It completely hushes road noise, registering a whisper-quiet 68 decibels inside the cabin at 70 miles per hour. Accessibility is excellent for drivers who prefer a taller, traditional SUV stance. The Passport stands 73.1 inches tall, providing a commanding view of the roadway that allows you to see over traffic, drastically reducing driving anxiety. The interior is fully modernized, featuring standard power-adjustable and heated front seats across the entire lineup. If you look at the rugged Trail Sport trim, the seats are upholstered in an incredibly durable, easy-to-clean synthetic leather with thick orange stitching. It also includes rugged all-season rubber floor mats as standard equipment, meaning you never have to worry about tracking mud, snow, or dirt into the vehicle after an outdoor excursion. The dashboard tech is incredibly generous, highlighted by a standard 10.2-inch digital instrument cluster and a massive 12.3-inch primary touchscreen. This screen is a whopping 54% larger than older Passport models, making icons and navigation text incredibly easy to read, even if you wear bifocals. The system runs Honda's latest software with built-in Google Play services, meaning Google Assistant and Google Maps are natively integrated into the car. You can simply press a button on the steering wheel and say, "Take me to the nearest pharmacy," or "Call my daughter," and the car handles the rest flawlessly. For those who love to travel or haul heavy loads, the Passport is a powerhouse. It features a standard maximum towing capacity of 5,000 pounds, which completely outclasses competitors like the Hyundai Santa Fe. If you plan to pull a small camper or a utility trailer, the Trailsport trims come standard with a factory trailer hitch and a 7-pin connector. Cargo space is genuinely massive, offering 44 cubic feet of room behind the rear seats, which expands to a gargantuan 83 cubic feet when you fold the second row completely flat. It easily swallowed 16 carry-on suitcases in our testing, ensuring you will never run out of room on a long-distance road trip. The only trade-off for this size and power is fuel economy, as the standard all-wheel drive system returns an EPA-estimated 19 miles per gallon in the city and 25 miles per gallon on the highway. Honda Pilots. For drivers who are regularly tasked with family duty, driving the grandkids to practice, or hosting out-of-town guests, the Honda Pilot is the premier choice in the midsize, 3-row SUV segment. The Pilot is engineered to be an incredibly sensible, inoffensive, and practical family hauler that focuses heavily on occupant space, ride comfort, and everyday flexibility. For the model year, Honda gave the Pilot a boxier, more rugged front fascia with a larger grille, but the real upgrades are found inside the cabin. Every single Pilot model now comes standard with a massive 12.3-inch central infotainment touchscreen and a 10.2-inch digital instrument cluster behind the wheel. The system includes seamless wireless connectivity for your smartphone and an incredibly intuitive menu layout. If you choose the Premium Touring or Elite models, you are treated to a phenomenal 12-speaker premium audio system from Bose that delivers crystal-clear sound, making your favorite music or talk radio shows a joy to listen to. Ride quality is where the Pilot truly shines. Honda meticulously adjusted the steering system to provide better feel and precision with minimal effort, and they packed the body with extra sound-deadening materials. The result is a cabin that is incredibly well isolated from the outside world. It floats over pavement imperfections, expansion joints, and harsh potholes without transferring any jarring vibrations to the passengers. Power comes from the identical 285 horsepower 3.5-liter V6 engine found in the Passport, ensuring smooth, effortless acceleration that easily manages an 8-passenger load. Seating flexibility is arguably the Pilot's best feature. Most trim levels can comfortably seat up to 8 adults across all 3 rows. Accessing the third row is incredibly easy thanks to a simple push-button mechanism that slides the second-row seats completely out of the way. If you choose the Touring or Elite models, Honda includes a brilliant piece of engineering, a removable second-row middle seat section. If you only need seating for 7 and want a clear center aisle for easy access to the back, you can pop that middle seat out and store it completely out of sight in a dedicated compartment hidden under the rear cargo floor. Safety is completely paramount in the Pilot. Every version comes standard with the comprehensive Honda Sensing Driver Assistance suite. This includes smooth, predictable adaptive cruise control that automatically maintains a safe distance from the car ahead, lane keeping assist that keeps you safely centered in your lane on the highway, and automated emergency braking with pedestrian detection. If you choose the Premium Elite model, you also get a brilliant 360-degree exterior camera system that gives you a bird's-eye view of the vehicle when parking, making it virtually impossible to accidentally scrape a curb or a parking lot pillar. Fuel economy is very respectable for a vehicle of this size, achieving 19 miles per gallon in the city and 25 miles per gallon on the highway in all-wheel drive form. Honda HR-V. If you love the reliability and safety of the Honda brand but want something smaller, highly maneuverable, and incredibly budget-friendly, the Honda HR-V subcompact crossover is an option worth considering. Starting at an incredibly accessible price point, the HR-V takes many of the best traits of its larger sibling, the CR-V, and shrinks them down into a package that is exceptionally easy to park in tight garages and crowded grocery store lots. For the model year, Honda significantly upgraded the standard content inside the HR-V every single trim level, right down to the affordable base LX model. Now features the upgraded 9-inch infotainment touchscreen complete with wireless Apple CarPlay, wireless Android Auto, and a wireless smartphone charging pad. The interior design borrows heavily from the classic, attractive layout of the Honda Civic, offering supportive front seats with a wide range of adjustments that allow you to find the perfect driving position. Visibility out of the front windshield is phenomenal, thanks to thin roof pillars and large side mirrors, which drastically reduces your blind spots when changing lanes. The HR-V stands 63.4 inches tall and features a 104.5-inch wheelbase. Getting into the front and rear seats requires zero physical exertion, as the step-in height is exceptionally low and natural. Despite its subcompact exterior dimensions, the interior practicality is highly impressive. The rear cargo hold easily accommodates 7 carry-on suitcases, and if you easily fold the rear seats flat, that space opens up to accommodate a total of 22 suitcases. It is an exceptional choice for daily errands, estate sales, or picking up garden supplies at the local hardware store. However, we must issue a very firm warning about the HR-V's powertrain performance. Behind that attractive front grille sits a non-turbocharged 2-liter 4-cylinder engine making just 158 horsepower and a low 138 pound-feet of torque. It is mated to a continuously variable automatic transmission. In our track testing, the all-wheel drive HR-V required a very lazy, sluggish 9.4 seconds to reach 60 miles per hour. This lack of power is something you will feel immediately every single time you attempt to merge onto a fast highway or pass a slow-moving vehicle on a 2-lane country road. When you press your foot all the way to the floor, the engine revs incredibly high and creates a loud, buzzy, and unpleasant noise inside the cabin without providing much immediate forward thrust. If you primarily drive around town, run local errands, and rarely travel on high-speed interstates, the HR-V's slow acceleration will likely not bother you, and you will enjoy its excellent maneuverability and competitive fuel economy, which returns 25 miles per gallon in the city and 30 miles per gallon on the highway with all-wheel drive. But if you regularly drive on fast, chaotic highways, we strongly recommend taking this vehicle for a thorough test drive to see if the engine performance matches your comfort level. Honda Prologue. For those looking to make the leap into a fully electric future without sacrificing the familiarity of a traditional crossover layout, the Honda Prologue is an incredibly compelling option. The Prologue features a handsome, understated exterior design, a highly spacious cabin, and an exceptionally smooth, quiet driving experience. Before we look at the interior details, we need to talk about a very fascinating piece of behind-the-scenes automotive history. The Prologue harbors a unique secret. It was co-developed with General Motors, meaning it rides on the exact same electric platform and uses the same 85 kilowatt-hour battery pack as the Chevrolet Blazer EV. However, Honda went to great lengths to restyle the exterior and clean up the dashboard layout to make it feel like a genuine Honda product. For the model year, Honda made a massive move by slashing prices across the entire Prologue lineup by an incredible $7,500. This brings the starting price down to a highly competitive $41,395. Honda did this to offset changes in federal incentives, making the Prologue one of the absolute best values in the entire electric SUV segment. And here is the expert tip that gives the Honda a massive victory over its Chevrolet twin. Unlike the Chevy Blazer EV, which completely banned Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, the Honda Prologue keeps wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto fully integrated into its beautiful 11.3-inch central touchscreen. If you rely on your smartphone for your music, text messages, and navigation, the Honda is undeniably the smarter buy. Because it features a long 121.8-inch wheelbase, the interior cabin is exceptionally roomy, offering 5 inches of extra width compared to a CR-V. This creates massive shoulder room in the front row and a generous amount of legroom for passengers riding in the back. The driving dynamics are beautifully sorted, offering an incredibly smooth, plush ride that glides silently down the road. If you choose the dual-motor all-wheel drive version, you get a robust 300 horsepower that provides effortless, smooth acceleration, reaching 60 miles per hour in a swift 5.9 seconds. The Prologue also features an excellent adjustable regenerative braking system. When you lift your foot off the accelerator pedal, the electric motors automatically slow the vehicle down while capturing that energy to recharge the battery. Honda even placed a handy paddle on the left side of the steering wheel that allows you to manually increase the braking force on demand. This makes stop-and-go city traffic incredibly relaxing, as you rarely have to move your foot back and forth to press the traditional brake pedal. Real-world driving range is highly competitive. The single-motor front-wheel drive model delivers an EPA-estimated 308 miles of range per charge, while the top-tier, luxury elite all-wheel drive model achieves a real-world 75 mph highway range of 240 miles. When it comes time to recharge on a road trip, the Prologue can plug into a public DC fast charger at a peak rate of 155 kilowatts, replenishing the battery from 10% to 90% in about 48 minutes. To give you ultimate peace of mind, Honda includes an exceptional 8-year or 100,000-mile warranty on all electric components alongside 2 full years of complimentary scheduled maintenance.